Hi there, this is Beth Turner here with Gambling Insider, and today I'm with Franz Gerhart, the CEO of Vyking. Franz, thank you for joining me today.
Yes, thank you for being here. Thank you for having me.
So I'd love to learn a little bit about the Vyking platform. It's a customization platform that you say picks up the shortcomings of other platforms similar to it. What would you say those shortcomings are, and how was Vyking formed in the first place?
Well, look at our self-service opportunities. That's a perfect example there in the Flex solution that we're providing. Nobody runs your business just like you. That's the most important part. So we added these self-service opportunities in order not to block your roadmap, because our roadmap impediment shouldn't be yours. You should be able to fully independently run your business. And Flex offers just that. So we built for builders and basically open source front-end applications, for example. You can take over our source code. And when you take over the source code, one of the major things is that you develop them at your pace with your own team, because customization essentially is not about changing a logo or a font. You want to hyper-personalize a front-end application to your audience in your market. And this is what it's mainly about. Now, how did we get to this point? If you look at the limitations that you had 18 years ago when I started in the industry, there were a couple of ones, mostly technology and hardware. But essentially, one of the things that really put us off were very closed ecosystems. And we don't want it to be a platform, yet another platform, which comes with a closed ecosystem. So what was really important for us is that we had self-service opportunities in those Flex solutions that we are offering along all the products that we're having, so that our customers can design their own roadmap and be in charge of it, essentially.
One of the things that you offer is reverse integration, and I know we've only got so much time today, but could you briefly explain what that is and how it all works?
Much like I told you just about the front-end application, the reverse integration does the same for the back-end. So let's say you want to make a casino integration that we don't have on our roadmap and have no idea in prioritizing, no willingness either, because they're very fringe to your specific market. So we opened up our back office to the sense that you can bring in your own technology, you can do your own integrations based on our templates. So give you server-related code, you can deploy it in our infrastructure and do integrations at your own pace. And that's a major benefit because, again, you're not dependent on our roadmaps. That's a very important.
And you also have a native crypto payment solution that you offer. What I'd love to know is why you decided to go native rather than getting a third-party integration.
If you think about payment rails traditionally, when platforms integrate payment processing solutions, oftentimes you have territorial restrictions and you also have deferred settlements. You, as an operator, you don't have immediate access to those payment rails. Crypto, by definition, is permissionless, so everyone can access it. Why then add a third party to it? And that's what we have built the whole solution around. Bring your wallet, plug it into our technological infrastructure and be your custodian. You're in charge of the funds and you don't need a third party to administer it for you.
So obviously customization means that every client is getting something personalized to them. And obviously that takes a little bit of time in order to get everything exactly as they need it. So when it comes to growing and developing the business, how do you make sure that you're able to scale while not sacrificing that individuality for each client?
You have the one-size-fits-all approach, which many are pursuing, and they're pursuing it for good reason. It makes perfect sense to me, and so do we. There's the core solution that we're supplying. The core solution is based on the premise, launch fast, scale smart. And when we talk about scale smart, this is the growth trajectory that every operator should be following to have not only the launch fast, but also the opportunity to later on be in charge of the product. So we do have the one-size-fits-all. You can run out of core a white label solution based off a template, but later on, Flex offers you the opportunity at no cost, that's very important to mention, at no cost, to just get your hands really on the product. So this is how we overcome the limitations of customization and basically well taking care of each customer individually. As
the CEO of Vyking, what have been some of the biggest or most important learning lessons that you've had during this time?
That's a good question. Well, to some, the products that we're offering sound like a bug instead of a feature. You know, why would I take care of the product roadmap of a front-end application if instead I can go and just take a white label solution and be done within a couple of weeks? Well, the people only know afterwards. So once they have the white label solution in place, and they cannot launch fast and scale smart, that there is something else that they're missing on. And so the biggest learning for me is, with my passion for technology, because I'm an engineer at heart and also by profession, is not to like overwhelm people with the tech talk and the endless opportunities of the solution, but basically let them launch quickly and then scale smart with the opportunities that we provide.
What is Vyking currently working on? Are there any projects that you could give us a little bit of an insight into?
Oh yeah, that's also a good one. Well, you have the obvious things like crypto casino, hyper personalization, day zero, lifetime predictions, all very important, very contemporaneous projects which have a big impact for our operators. One thing which is a bit of a long shot for me is, however, a casino protocol on which we're working. What if you could integrate any casino content studio without integrating it? So that you don't have all the technological requirements, you don't need the integrations. So that you just sign an agreement with, let's say, Playtech, and once all the paperwork and the diligence is sorted, you can immediately kick off and launch with almost no technical involvement of your staff. This is what the casino protocol that we're currently developing is all about. It's a very deep tech solution, but we believe it has a real lot of opportunity as it saves costs to studios, operators, and eventually allows many brands to really focus on what they're doing best, which is providing great service to the end users, to the customers, focus on the marketing, making their product really perfect, and not waste too much time with integrations. This is also one of the things which we do as a platform, essentially. We should be present, but almost unnoticeable in the background, facilitating all these things, all these integrations, the payment rails, and everything that pertains to it, but without leaving a big footprint on the operations of the end-user-facing websites.
That's very exciting stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you put together. But thank you so much for your time today, Franz. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you.